to another edition of Find Railvas, brought to you by WCRadio.com and Warcraft Anonymous. My name is Railvas. As you may have noticed, I've gathered quite a few subscribers. I'm up to about 111 last time I checked. Unfortunately, I haven't put a movie out or a video out, whatever you want to call it, in about a month and a half, and that includes the one where Hiko and I did a Warcraft Anonymous for YouTube. This is due to the fact that A, I'm kind of lazy, B, I have to be honest, I haven't played a lot of World of Warcraft, which I'll get into a bit later, and C, Hiko and I have been having difficulty with the internet. We're still together in the same place at school. We have a couple more months to go here. Unfortunately, it looks like the IT department closed the port that we've been using for the last year and a half to do our show, so no longer able to do it live. We are trying to get down to the bottom of this so that we can go ahead and bring everyone more Warcraft Anonymous, because we've gotten a wonderful outpouring of support from listeners who have sent us email saying we miss you, we look forward to having you back. I talked to a few staff that even say they miss seeing us invent and whatnot, so we're definitely going to try to get back on the air as soon as possible. However, I figured, seeing as how it's been 3 weeks since we brought you a show of any type, and it's been, like I said, a month and a half or so since I've actually done a video, that I would go ahead and just touch on a few things. I brought up earlier that I haven't been playing World of Warcraft a whole lot. The reason why this is not because I'm looking to quit again. Before I was quitting because of school. I quit for about a month and a half. That was last spring. But now it's just getting to the point that I'm not interested in WoW in terms of there's nothing out there for me to do. I've been playing my Death Knight. I mean, I have a couple level 70s still that I can level up, but I've been playing my Death Knight a lot. I got him to 80. I'm finishing up probably the last, I don't know, 55 quests in Icecrown for me to get the Lore Master achievement in Outland, in Northrend for my Death Knight. But I really kind of, once I realized that I was at the halfway point, I burned out. I got to the point where it's just like, alright, I can keep doing these quests and shoot for the Lore Master achievement, but what next? My guild has been doing Nax. They have been doing Obsidian Sanctum. I've been joining them on a few runs, but I got to be honest that there's nothing in those wings that have really, or instances that have really piqued my interest. I haven't found myself really drawn into the game. I know that Hiko's having that same problem right now, that there's just this lack of draw, and that's what's not really preventing us from playing the game, but really getting us to go back into the game and want to play. Blizzard's done plenty of nerfs and buffs to almost all the classes since Wrath has come out. Again, Hiko checks up on his mage buffs and nerfs just because he, well, he's addicted to it. And he likes to at least have something to rant about. But we haven't been playing a whole lot. So I have to say, Blizzard, you need to put out something, some new hook, something fantastic. I mean, I recently got my Death Knight his flying mount. I stand corrected, his epic flying skill on that chicken mount that Death Knights have. Unfortunately, I expected a little bit of an upgrade to the graphics when I got the epic flyer skill, but unfortunately there was none. So I fly around as flying chicken really fast, finishing up the quest on Icecrown, and then what next? And I guess that really depends on whether or not I myself choose to look for something in the game. I mean, I suppose I could go back to the old PvP grind. I mean, I have other level 70s that I could level to 80, but due to the fact that I've done the Lore Master achievement, I've probably done 90% of the quests, if not 95% of the quests in Northrend. Granted, I haven't completed all the quests in every area. Most often, because I would get bored of an area, as soon as I got the minimum amount, I would bail and head to the next area. So, granted, my Death Knight hasn't done them all, but I really need something new. Maybe people out there have suggestions, so I guess that will be the question of the day. What is out there that you do in World of Warcraft to keep things interesting besides raiding and besides PvP? Is there anything? I mean, there's fun little buffs, little things that you can pick up. If you really get bored, you know, if you're in Stormy Peaks and you want to get the buff to fall from drinking that ale, you could go have fun kind of with the parachute idea. that they used to have, or they still do, when you go to Azeroth. But what captures you and really ropes you into the game still, especially now that there hasn't been any big content patches since Wrath's release, which again was only 3 or 4 months ago, so I can't blame Blizzard for not putting out anything new. People are still trying to get through this content, and I do remember that a lot of people, even by the time Wrath had come out, hadn't had level 70 characters yet. I forget what percentage of the population had 70s, but granted it wasn't 10 million. So I'm pretty sure that there aren't people out there with level 80s, or everyone with level 80s, but there's a good chunk of people out there that have 80s. So what next? Is it up to Blizzard to come up with the new content? Should I myself as a player be looking for something else to do? I know that there's I know that there's new PvP stuff to play with, even new battlegrounds, which I'm still getting used to. But even then, those haven't quite captured me yet. So whose responsibility is it to keep the game interesting? Mine as the player to go out and find things that interest me, or Blizzard to make sure that people like myself who have been playing for 4 or 5 years have an excuse or have a reason, have a desire to come back and play? Again, with that said, I guess that will be our question of the day. Finally, last time, what do you do in World of Warcraft aside from raid and PvP to keep yourself interested? Is quests enough? Go ahead and leave a post below and let everyone know what you think, or you can email me at railvas@wcradio.com. That's RAILVAS at wcradio.com, and I will try to address your emails either by writing back to you, or hopefully, again, trying to put this out bi-weekly from now on. I'll try to address them next week. So go ahead and do whatever you want. Moving along, I bought my girlfriend a while ago a 3-month starter pack to WoW. I bought the game ended up paying for the first 3 months, basically so I could zebra mount. We're both around level 18 or 19. It's really sad. Again, we haven't had a whole lot of time to play. I've been working on my graduate thesis. So the question of the day, I hope that I can try to post this on the front page. I just need to get the new admin stuff. And I look forward to seeing you next week on Warcraft Tonight, or rather on Find Railvas. And hopefully we'll have a new Warcraft Anonymous, if nothing else, up on podcast pretty soon. So I will see you on the flip side.